Hello, Kibrom. How are you? I really liked what you did here, and because I like it, I really decided to record this video and show you what I took here with you when I when, what did I mean with merging the motion path and the rigid body and adding some expressions to the wheel. So I did a very quick version here before recording this video here. Of course, I didn't I didn't care about the modeling. You already did a very nice job here, so I jumped to the what I needed to talking with you about. So everything here is interacted with each other because it's all rigid bodies, this box and this sphere. And of course the sphere now will interact as a sphere, so it will drag on the floor, and the floor also is a rigid body. So and if we looked here, we see the wheel is starting to play automatically without any keys. I don't have any keys here, but I have expression here in the wheel. So with this the case now, we want to jump to another scene and see how we can do something like that. So in this scene here, I put everything on a group, and this is the first important thing you have to be aware. With everything, I put it in a group, and everything is freezed for now, and even these pieces now is freezed. Everything is have no has no value in the channel box. So I will select the group and select the curve, and in the rigging or animation I will go to constraint motion path attach to motion path, and motion path now will always motion path attach it to the pivot point here. So if I want to change the point of the attach here, I need to adjust the pivot point. So I will hold D and starting to drag my mouse until I put it in the where I want it to be. So maybe I will do it. I will do it from the side view. Hold D and start to put the wheel on the grid here. Now we have this simple animation with the motion path. Now I can select. I want to make this cube to be rigid body. I want it to be rigid body, so I will select it, and under the FX menu set here I will go to File, Fields and Solver, and from here I will make it passive rigid body, not active rigid body. So passive rigid body, everything will be fine when I make this test. So what if it was active rigid body? I can do it now. I can switch it to be active rigid body. I will see the box detached from the animation because it need to be interacted with something like these fields, or maybe we can move it, make some movement in the rigid body node itself from here. So we don't want that. We just want it to be just passive rigid body. And in the first frame, we needed to make a passive key here to make a key with this position here from the beginning, and that will help me when I starting to do this movement here. So uh, let's uh, let's make this garbage to be falling down to be exactly inside the box. So I will select this one here and this garbage bag, and from fields and solver I will connect it with gravity. I need to be select this garbage. If I select something else, it will connect with gravity and it will start to falling down. And so I just want the garbage bag to be selected and connected with the gravity. We have the gravity now in the scene here, and I don't need to play with the attribute of the gravity. And let's start to make a simulation test. So everything now doing its job with the perfect way. The gravity starting to grab the garbage bag to be falling down, and the motion pass starting to move forward. And since it's a rigid body, when it hits the garbage bag, that's what we have now. So I need this animation to be stopped, and I don't want to break my animation. So I can do something very nice. Instead of uh, breaking my animation, I will select the my group which is connected with the motion pass node here, and I will select every channel uh, have any movement, and with right click in my mouse I will make all of them mute selected. So Maya will stop the animation until we have I will increase my timeline. So let's say that I want the garbage bag to be here in the beginning. Now if I hit rewind, everything will return back to the first position, and I don't want that. So I will let the simulation moving forward until something like that, something I like it, and I will select my garbage bag here, and from field and solver I will hit initial state set for selected. Be aware that this action is undoable. So I will select it, and when I hit rewind, everything will be in its position. And even if I want to make update, I will select it again and make another initial state again. So I think everything now is nice. And yes, I think that's fine. It will be moved, of course, when everything will start. So I don't want to be very care for that. For now, I will select now the group, and with these channels already selected, I will make another right click, and this time I will unmute these selections and rewind, make a play to see what happening, something like that. And it stopped, of course, in the 120. So I can now, after that, maybe I will play it to be until the 140, something like that, and I will select the rigid body box here, and I will set a passive key to preserve this position, and maybe I will moving forward to the 180 and make animation. The rotation animation, but maybe in my case, in my model here, I don't have what you already did, this X here, so I will just change the pivot here. I hold D and C and the middle mouse button to snap the pivot to be exactly in this edge here. So now I will do that and make a test. Everything is fine, and maybe don't look at that, because rigid body doesn't like dragging on the timeline. We need to make a simulation, so don't don't worry what we have now. No, I am focusing on to animate this one here. So maybe in the 200, maybe I need it to still be something like that in this position. So I will make another set key passive rigid body, and I will drag it. Oh, I can drag it with the middle mouse button. If I don't want to see this movement here, I can drag with middle mouse button, but it's fine for now. I will make it now in maybe 230 to be back to the original position here. So now I can do a simulation. And bye bye. So we need to do some other setup to make everything be nice. So I will put a floor now and make it passive rigid body also, passive rigid body, and make another simulation. And we will see that. Okay, so we need to make some setup to the garbage bag here. I don't want to be very light, to seem that it's very light and dragging on the floor and make all these movements. So maybe I need to playing with that. So first of all, I need it to be stop the bouncing, the bouncing. So I will select the garbage bag, and it's a rigid body now, and has all these attributes here, and it's very nice to playing with. But we will jump directly to the bounces. I need it to be 0. Beware that every rigid body have all these settings, even the passive rigid body. So the passive rigid body, the floor now has the same bounces with the same default value, 0.6. I make it 0 here, but this one still have some bounces. So if anything now falling on the floor, it will bounce, but because the floor has these bounces. So I will make a test first, and I'm sure I'm going to make this bounces here to be 0 also. And again, another test. And we can do something else. We can increase the static friction. Static friction will make the garbage bag stick in the box and stick in the floor. So I will starting with maybe 0.5. Let's see that. Let's make it maybe 1. I think that's Let's see it again. And do you know what? I can make a very a very nice trick. I can grab a cube here, and this cube will be something like I will show you. I will put it here. And another one here. And yeah, we do that. We usually we do these tricks, and I will make both of them with middle mouse button in the group, in the motion path group here. I will make a test now, yeah, and I will select them and make them passive rigid body, and I can of course make them, the visibility of them will be off, to be not rendered, to be not to be visual for the people. All right, maybe I will make it, I will give it some area, and I will make it visibility. For now I will put them on a layer. Yes, something like that. So we can make many plays. I can, of course, I can increase the static friction for the floor, and that will be the last test I do here with the rigid body, and I want to finishing the video with the expression. So the expression here, I can put the maybe if I select all these wheels, make some details to see the movement, the rotation, something like that. So now we have a value in the translate, or the translate X or the translate Z. I can pick one of them, and I maybe will choose the translate Z again. Okay, I will choose the translate Z because it goes from the minus to the positive and continue with the positive. This one here is positive, and it switched to be it not raised, it's the opposite. So I want it to be raised, to be go forward, not to be reversed. So now I will select this one here, and I will select the translate Z, select the channel here, and go to edit expressions. That will open the expression editor, and the expression editor is one of the animation editors we have here. Expression editor, and in the expression editor we can make some expressions to make our life easier. So I just want to borrow. When I open the expression editor from here, not from there, not from this one here. Now I don't have this name, select object and attribute. I need to write it. I need to write a group one dot translate z. I need to do that. But if I open the expression editor with this way from here, I will see it already written to me, so I can select them, Control C to preserve it in my memory. I just want to borrow that. I will not doing anything with that, just want to borrow this name. And I will now what I want to actually move or rotate is the wheel, not the group. So I will select the wheel now, and I will choose which will be rotating. It's rotate Z, so I will select rotate Z, and from edit expressions, now I will not do Control V now. I will not even take this with Control C. I have in my memory the group one dot translate Z here. I want to keep it, so I will select this one with middle mouse button. I will drag it and release my mouse from the drag. Now I took it something like copy paste, but without making the paste, because I want to make the cylinder rotate Z equal Control V, the group one translate Z here, and I will make create close. Let's make a test. Okay, it's very slow. We can't see it, so I will select it again, select the rotate Z, go to the expression editor, and I will go here and multiply it maybe 10 times. So I will write 10 and hold shift in my keyboard, press 8 to make this multiplier here, and edit. Let's make another test. So it reversed now. We needed to be with minus here, and maybe I will increase it to be 15. Edit. Here we go. It's rotating now. It's rotating, but it's slow. So maybe I want it to be 20. Oh, I don't need to press enter. So maybe I will, if I found that translate Z was not fine, maybe I can borrow the translate X. Let's do it. It's reversed, so without this minus this time. Yeah, okay. I think it's fine, but now it's starting to reverse here. So maybe that's all because okay, let's see. That's because the this motion path is rotating. If it wasn't rotating, maybe that's let's see. Yeah, there is no reverse for now. There is no reverse. Here we go. No reverse. No reverse until now. And yeah. Everything fine for now. So of course you can play with this value here. Sorry, with this value here. So maybe 15 will be fine. And of course you can now take all these, Control C, and go here, expression, take it with middle mouse button, Control V, create, okay, I Control C for that. Control V, create. Okay. Make a test. Everything is fine. Select this one. Edit expression. Middle mouse. Select this one. Highlight it. Middle mouse button. And Control V, create. And the same action. So yeah, that's it. That's yeah, we faced some issues, but everything now is fine. And for what we had here, that's because this CV. So I think that will be the last issue we faced in this video. All right. Okay. And you know what? I can make another thing. I will select the both of them, and I will go to edit and keys bake simulation. Bake simulation will convert the simulation to be baked as a keys in our timeline. So we don't need to make any simulation. It's very important step before you doing the render phase, because we don't want the processor to be confused about the simulation and the rendering processing. So always when we happy with the rigid body, we make big simulation. So this is baked and this is baked, and now I don't need any rigid body node. All these rigid body node I don't need. So even I will select it and go here and delete rigid bodies. Select it and delete rigid bodies, and everything will be the same. Everything will be fine and keyed. And even I can go here with this one and go to the animation graph editor, select the whole keys here, delete them, and I can select all these keys and go to the curves here, and simplify curve will do a great job with deleting the unnecessary keys, so that with that the case I can make some manual animation here. I just show you the idea. I don't want to go deep now with this one here. The video is very long already, but I just want to show you another important tip. You can take advantage of it and make very nice and very cool stuff with that. And also we need to delete the rigid body from here. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry because I think it's very long, but I hope it was you enjoyed the information in this video. See you in the next video and your next assignment, and keep the good nice work. Really, I like your work, bro. Thank you and bye bye.